Oh man, what's up, party people? I'm sorry for the lateness, but I was on a business call. Gotta take care of your business sometime, man. Um, and I got a few topics today, man. First and foremost, man, before you flip out on somebody about some information, do the research. You know what I'm saying? So before you start going back and forth and wasting your time, yeah, what's popping, Biz, you know what I'm saying? What's popping? Young, what's popping? Yo, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? You know, so Aunt, yo, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you do your research. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's a lot of stuff, things going on today. Force went downtown to the court to see what's going on with 6ix9ine in that situation. That's what journalists do. They don't wait till somebody else post something, then to repost it in their words. They do their own research. So that's a great thing what Force is doing. If you're hey, what's up, SJ? What's up? If you don't know who Jack Force is, he's the president of the BBN network. You know what I'm saying? Um, we have to do our research on things, man. We had it was a tough topic last night, and the topic that we had last night, some people might have felt a certain type of way. Everything it's not. You know what? It's not what you say. It's how you say it. If you don't like something or may not like what somebody else is speaking upon, um, you know, you want their attention, you just say, yo, what you said was out of pocket, or what you're saying is wrong, and this is why it's wrong. You just don't call somebody weird, like, you know, because then what happens is it creates an argument, and the statement that you're trying to get out there flies by because now we're going to someplace else. So communication is the key to everything. You know what I'm saying? That's the key to life, communication. We can't get trapped off in these waves, these weird waves, this. Like I said, everybody don't have to be gang. You don't. You know what I'm saying? That was never. That was never the whole thing with hip hop. The hip hop thing was really was to persuade you from the gang. But after like 9-5, gangs and hip hop just took off because it became marketable. At the expense of our lives though, but it became marketable. Um, it was crews, rap crews. Like you have, you know what I'm saying? Definitely hit the like button, party people. Subscribe if you're just paying attention to this. Subscribe. Your Mountain Rain appreciate you. Thank you. Just hit the like button. Um, Hip hop had rap crews, and they played a part to it. It wasn't like two rappers and definitely young, good looking. Appreciate that. It wasn't like two rappers and 80 people in the entourage. Actually, everybody played a great position. You know what I'm saying? So it was everybody was trying to find and believe it or not, a lot of these 90s rappers, 89 to 90 rappers, they found other careers in the music industry or they may have created their own businesses. And that's what I'm talking about today. We got this federal shutdown and it's affecting a lot of people that get federal assistance. Um, it's a signal of we must, as people, create our own businesses where we don't, unless we're disabled or we're just, elderly, to create our own income where if they take food stamps away or Section 8 away, it's not going to affect us. Certain programs, because what Trump is doing is he's thinking from a small brain, and if you're from New York City, you'll know what he's trying to do, man. He's trying to affect a certain society, but the society that he's trying to affect that he's looking at, they're the landlords. They own a lot of businesses in New York City. So you're not really affecting their income. You're just making them spend their own money. You know what I'm saying? So his stance is build the wall. You don't build the wall. I'm gonna affect you. I'm gonna affect y'all. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's racism sells, and if you notice, hate sells. I swear to God, hate sells, man. And we have to get out of that where hate sells. Um, and they could boogie. I say boogie down Bronx is in the building. You know what I'm saying? We have to really get off their hate cells. I read something about Chris Brown earlier. That's crazy. As much as they talk about music and the rape culture, we must not put ourselves in these situations to even go through that. I swear to God, man. What some people might need to do is bring some people, bring your wife or your girlfriend on tour with you. That right there would alleviate even getting caught up in this nonsense. You see what I'm saying? Because your security is supposed to keep you out of trouble, not be a co-defendant when some craziness goes down. Their job is to protect you and keep you out the mix. That's the whole functioning of their job. Um, you're young, you know what? You're right. It's fishy because he got to own a lot of his masters. That's what I said. When you begin to take control of your career, nobody can be trusted. You have to protect your own. You can't still be the same person you was, because what happens is people wait till they catch you slipping. See, when you're in an industry where drinking and drugging and partying is a part of the scene, they will always catch you slipping, man. Like I tell you, back in the days, the guys that was kingpins that never went to jail was the ones that was always going home. You know what I'm saying? The ones that wasn't mingling, hanging in local clubs. Well, in my neighborhood, we had one fish, two fish. They wasn't going to the fish. They was going home, or they was going to wifey. They was trying to go get a job. They was getting out of the neighborhood. So what happens is their name never popped up in nothing. You see what I'm saying? Man, it was hip hop in the streets. See, their names never popped up in nothing. Like, yo, he blazed my girl. Yo, he slapped my sister. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is out of sight, out of mind. He about his business. I understand that Chris Brown's an entertainer, but you know the wolves is out now. You own your masters. So now you're in another country, and now you're gonna spend a whole lot of money just to beat these accusations. We have to be smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? They got Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson sort of speaking out about Sony. May he rest in peace. Then to find out how much of Sony that he actually owned was crazy. The percentage, but they was trying to feed the public like, yo, he's in debt, he owed money, huh? To find out that he owns a large percentage of this company was insane. So, like I said, we the people, have to, when we get in control of a situation, we gotta stay out the mix, man. We have to stay out the mix. Yes, that's so dirty. Even Prince, remember all them years, Prince was a symbol because he refused to make music under Prince because of Warner Brothers. I remember that. But in the mix of him being a symbol, he did have some artists out there, like Tevin Campbell. You know what I'm saying? And a couple others that he did some music for them. Um, and then when he actually when he renegotiated, I remember when he did the Batman soundtrack and it went like 5-6 million. And he under the symbol, he took a nice check. They had to renegotiate with him. We need some of that Prince money. You see what happens when he became Prince again? over the years. They kept trying to find ways to get rid of him. This is what they do, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you win, man, you just gotta get away, man. You have to realize that the wolves is out now. It's just like with this YouTube stuff. When you get a million subscribers and so many people's on your page, then the trolls come out and they start trying to tear you down, and people start making videos trying to tear you down because they see you're winning. You know what I'm saying? Your dev was popping, was popping. Um, so we have to protect ourselves, man. Less information. We gotta be smart the way we move. We gotta watch how we communicate with people. Like I told you, give them. You know what I'm saying? Um, in my years of being in the street, a lot of guys that show signs of weakness was guys they'll buy a big car to try to show us they getting money. They buy a big chain to show that they getting money. But as soon as they get tested, none of that mattered. Then the guy that was quiet, that never bought a car, never bought a chain. You know what I'm saying? He was the big winner because we never attempted to test him. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. BBS. Yo, you know what's so funny? A lot of people don't understand, right? When AZ was getting that money back in the days, there was not one circle that ever said that he was tough. They never said he was a killer before the money. The only people that they was putting up there was Alpone Rich. Rest in peace, Rich Porter. Those were the names. Gangster Lou, Whip Wop, Pretty Tone Capone. Those were the names with that crew. But you had other blocks, like I said, you had Big L in them block, you had Biggs block, you know what I'm saying? Best Out, you had NFL, you had 40 Wolves, you know what I'm saying? You had different blocks. You had the Lynch Mob with Lou Sims and all them. But these guys was like, at that time, it was like, you gotta keep in mind when they was selling cocaine was still a party drug in New York. The disco era was leaving, the the residue from the disco era was in the streets. So think about this: in 80, from 84 to 86, people were smoking crack in club bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? But that was cool then. There wasn't nothing wrong with that. So that's the flow that allegedly they caught. Then what came after that was the new generation, the new thing, like everything else, like you know what I'm saying. But this is what was out there on that scene. So yes, that's a fact. Big Devil was a rich man drug who was going to those discotheques. White people, Italians, Irish. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, the Puerto Rican, Spanish. But that was their clubs in the discotheques. This is when 42nd Street was, woo, 10th Avenue. Areas like Chelsea that look rich now, they wasn't rich neighborhoods back then. You could actually buy pussy on 34th Street, 10th Avenue. Pull up, get it. You know what I'm saying? Hell's Kitchen. Hell's, all that wasn't looking like that back then. We have to keep in mind that this culture, you know what I'm saying, of people that's so the flashiness, a lot of times that flashiness makes people hate you because now you got to play part to this character that you created. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I remember I was in class, right? And this kid, I don't mention his name, but he was in my class, and he was like, "Yo," he was cool with Kevin Childs, but he was like, "Yo," he just something with Rich Porter's little brother, his fingers, and maybe Darnell, rest in peace. And I was like, "What?" Because I'm from the east side. He was like, "What? That's what happened." Yeah, they kidnapped his little brother. They put a note in the bathroom, at McDonald's, or the case may be. So he's like, oh shit. Then like a couple of weeks later, we get the Rich Porter thing. Like, wow, this is they bugging on the West Side. You know what I'm saying? Things like that was happening on the East Side, but it was different because where I was at in San Juan, there was a lot of Latinos. So for some reason, the Latinos all seem to get along with each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying so. There wasn't too much kidnapping and throw me in the back of the trunk. Actually, what's crazy is I remember my man, that guy I grew up with. Um, his name was Gerald Tisdale. He's from Carver, and he used to mess with outposts when I posed baby mothers from East River, and he used to ride around. I guess he was riding around with outposts. This is what the story was, and he kidnapped Gerald. You know what I'm saying? Free Gerald Tisdale. You know what I'm saying? The original Carver mob. I knew him when he was with the Baby House Committee, him and his brother. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Darnell. You know what I'm saying? From Carver on the east side. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back then, the Spanish, like I remember Black Park. Rest in peace, Hat Elliott. It was killing them in Black Park, in Carver. So what we have to understand is that flashy drugging, not paying attention, somebody catch you slipping. See, in the street, when you get caught slipping, you get smoked or you go to jail. In the entertainment business, when you get caught slipping, you either get signed a messed up record deal, you get robbed, or you get rape allegations. You see what I'm saying? So if you know this, or maybe nobody's telling people this, some people don't know. Like, listen, bro, you gotta pay attention. The more you win, the more people don't want you to win. You'd be surprised how many people don't want you to win. Just to be certain allegations might cost you $1 million in lawyers just playing with the courts and all this other. It costs you people. You may have it, but who wants to go through all that? You know what I'm saying? So we have to be in mind, keep in mind about the difference between the streets and this hip hop thing. They want to make it, man. Well, there's the most. You see who shot? You see who lined AZ up? His brother-in-law. That's what A said. I could have put. And he could have did it. It's his brother-in-law. He could have put a hit out on his brother-in-law. What did he chose to do? He chose to. He just said Kevin shot him. He know the other two guys. He said, I knew Kevin because I knew his voice. Kevin gave up the other two guys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's foul, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, 139th and Brook Ave. You know what's funny, you Boogie Down Bronx? You might even know my man Rashid Rice because he got caught with the Wild Cowboys. He used to be on Cypress in the 130, what's that, 138th, 139th? He used to be over there. He got caught up with not Pachulo. Cause I was on the island with, I think it was Pachulo, yeah. That was his co-defendant, I believe. Yeah, Pachulo. I believe that was his co-defendant. They got 40 to life for some dumb shit. I guess they're just paying them. If a customer came short, allegedly, and the customer came short, they gave them fake money, they would handle them, rob them, or shoot them. Some crazy shit they had going on over there on Cypress. It was part of. Rashid wasn't a wild cowboy, but he was just a part of a scheme of things they was doing. He actually was just one with some junior Cypress boys. He was more like a Cypress Ave nigga. You know what I'm saying? He like my age, my name Rara. You know what I'm saying? Last time I knew he was in Greenhaven. 40 life. Yes, yep. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up with Mercedes and Platinum. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up with them in HCM and 95. They got like Mercedes got like 70 years. The other one got like 120. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They took over the block. But it's funny because as you follow the history of them, they really originate from Washington Heights. And it's weird because I remember growing up, man, when I was young, about 45, that part is like Sugar Hill to Washington Heights was like Maisie with the cocaine shit. Like that shit just went through. And to be honest with you, I think the first time crack was in New York City was over there some fucking way on the west side. You know what I'm saying? And it just went crazy. See, in my generation, you had the Jerry Curl posse, the Springlers, all them on the west side of Harlem. You know what I'm saying? We knew about. You know what I'm saying? Springlers, Wild Cowboys, for the Jerry Curl posse. Um, the Springlers was like in Sugar Hill. Jamaicans. Then you had the Shower Posse. But the Springlers is what we see, you know what I'm saying? By Edgecombe and all that, by, new side blocks. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a little older, so some blocks I might forget, but y'all get the point, you know what I'm saying? So this is what was going on. Like, they was shooting blocks up. Then we started hearing a Shower Posse in Brooklyn. Like, that was crazy. They was tearing Flatbush down with that, but they was getting a lot of crack money. They was tearing them blocks down. The Haitians, they was getting that money. You know what I'm saying? It was a different like that when that crack first. I tell you, but allegedly it started in Washington Heights. The guy that actually they say created crack is in DR some goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Even though people was freebasing already, I guess he came up with the easiest formula how to smoke it. Um, you have then you have the newer crews like my generation, the 45-year like the Sugar Hill crew, Fort First and B-Way, 139th crew and B-Way. You have the newer generation with the Purple City, the original ones, not the rappers, and Taino. Um, because where he's from, Brook Ave, you have all that dope over there. You, had you know what I'm saying? You had that Blue Thunder session. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up with Commando too. That's my man. We was up north together. You know what I'm saying? Um, they called it Pure something, Pure Terror, something like that. Some a dope step. That shit was like, phew. That shit took over the, you know what I'm saying? Over the roof. You know what I'm saying? Blue Thunder. Then you had like the Carton Hines that was 9.5. I mean, rest in peace. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly 9.5. You know, so you had the Knockout, East Harlem. Then you had the Stingray. You know what I'm saying? Raw Dealer on the east side. You know what I'm saying? Like different stamps that was making millions of dollars, allegedly, a day. Um, like I said, but it was a difference because you ever notice something though with the heroin bosses? We never figured out who the fuck. Yeah, that's my man. That was up north together. Me and him was in the same dorm together. That's a real guy. Like, he used to do the boxing things. My man, Commando. He waits for housing right now. That's my guy. I slept in 18 cube. He was in 17 cube. That's before he just came home right now. I came home first, then he came home. He got right to it. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. That's a fact. So you know your hood. See, that's what I'm saying. The more that you understand where you come from, then you understand where you're going. A lot of people don't even know where the hell, like, what blocks they from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even be knowing. They just be out here freestyling. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he built. Listen, let me tell you what's real. He built a situation that you gotta be smart about this. And then told guys, okay, y'all gotta pay. yo, yo, he said, yo, y'all gotta pay. And you can't be out here at this time, that time, and this time. A good movie to watch of that comes close to that history is Empire by I got Fat Joe on them in. That's the closest you're gonna get to that history. But it's funny because the guy that made the movie was part of the Rocksteady crew, and the guy that got smoked is supposed to be like his man. You know what I'm saying? That he was part of Rocksteady that was in Beach Street. The guy allegedly he wrote the movie. The movie was really like a true story, and that's how the guy that was in the battle in Beach Street, the guy that went second. You know what I'm saying? He went second in the battle. That was that scene when he went to Puerto Rico, tried to duck and dodge. He still got shot in the back of his head. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, he made them pay their rent. He made them pay that rent. You know what I'm saying? But but you see them ex plugs, and they still so low under the radar that they was able to really get into his music business. So most of these guys work for the music business. If you're paying attention, a lot of these guys are in the music business now, doing manager work, management, or type. Like a lot of people don't even know Dean Wall was on top of the world before the rap game. For Rough Riders, you know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Facts. That's definitely a fact. He was smoking crack when after he did Beat Street, I think. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was, because you got to keep in mind, cocaine back then was still considered a club drug, crack. If you went downtown, back when he made Beat Street, cocaine was like popping E. You know what I'm saying? That thing was like popping E back then. That's where you had crews like Zulu Nation out in the Casanovas, and you had Zulu Around My Way, the 11th and 12th chapter. I remember the first chick I ever sold crack for was for a chick from Carver Projects. Allegedly, it didn't become an epidemic until 86, 87. 88, it was full blown. It wasn't cool to smoke crack. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't cool to be a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? By 88, we began to see what crack was doing. Crack babies was born. Um, yeah, shout out to Wink. You know what I'm saying? Um, People was selling everything in their apartment. Things changed, man. Um, so the more the story is, we have to understand where we came from, to know definitely where we're going, and understand that we can't keep business and pleasure at the same damn time. But we know that the music business is nothing but entertainment. So by being entertainment, sometimes we lose that focus. But if you try to stay free and not have to spend a whole bunch of money clearing your name, just go home, man. You got to do what Puff do. Go home now. You got to do, a lot of that party ain't catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing half an hour segments. Tomorrow, tomorrow is Wednesday. I got another, it's a series I'm doing of the streets and hip hop. And tomorrow I'll be back on for another half an hour. If you like, subscribe. I just say like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came in the chat today. I definitely appreciate y'all. Um, any historical questions in the hood y'all want to ask me? I got y'all. I'm not gonna stare you wrong. If I don't know, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If I can find out, I'll find out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna freestyle. I'm not doing that because I'm not gonna waste my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all a brief description of how we can't mix party and bullshit and why. And you know what I'm saying? Um, and that's true. Like we just said, look, party and bullshit, right? Calderon had niggas hustling, paying him to hustle on their own block. That's why they got rid of his ass. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. You know what I'm saying? But it was that much money. Can't get mad at it, you know what I'm saying? On the east side, well, we had East Harlem. We didn't have nobody really had dudes paying like that. You just had dudes that was bullies. They went up on somebody and get what they want to get. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't happening around my way. Like, we had dudes that may have stuck up, but they caught somebody slipping a couple of times. But nobody really had nobody going, yo, I got to pay you on my block. That shit they started happening to like the 2000s. That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? And with that said, party, see you tomorrow, man. And you have a blessed. Actually, I'll probably courthouse. Say, hell yeah, they took him from the courthouse. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was. I'm telling you that. That's what you know. They want you up. They want you up the count. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Um, and tomorrow, actually, I should be. I might be on. I should be on tonight before on the BBN network, and he's at the courthouse. Yes, definitely. Shout out to Punch. Shout out to Punch. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to Punch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Force. He out there getting the information. Don't forget PR Sassoon in the Bronx, Westchester Ave. You know what I'm saying? I support No Sugar Hill Tone. That's my a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? I support all my friends. Congratulations to my man MMB Valley. He got close to 60,000, I think, subscribers for Spotify. And he's been out for like 2 weeks on Spotify. But ganked. Definitely shout out to the BBN network. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mountain Range. Definitely everybody in the chat. And Boogie Down Bronx, Dev. You know, we here, man. Young. We in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to T, you know what I'm saying? T Dot, Mike M. We here, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but love, man. When 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 this shit get hot outside, I'm gonna be going live in certain locations, giving y'all, a quick history lesson. You know what I'm saying? The streets and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the reason why I had the picture of me and Smooth B for because you see, somebody from the street is somebody that's been in hip hop. You see what I'm saying? He's been doing this since like 86, 87. Like that was our crack music. Now you see trap music, that was our crack music. Smooth B. Nice and smooth, you know what I'm saying? He's always been dope, great performer, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and Greg Nice, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, party people, later on, I'll see you later. Peace.